Hey, awesome people. Welcome back for another fractions video. Mr. C here with you. Make sure if you learn anything new, click the like, click the subscribe button. Join us as we continue making math understandable and challenging. This video today is going to be a review video. We are going to add and subtract some fractions with like denominators. If you haven't watched our adding and subtracting fractions videos already, they are in the 4th grade's fractions playlist in the description. Check those out. All of our 4th grade fractions videos are in that playlist, including in the description is a 3rd grade fractions playlist, and we went all the way back to 2nd grade. So we've got you covered since you first started learning about fractions. So check out those playlists in the description below. Our video here is just going to be a review of adding and subtracting fractions with like denominators. Let's try a few problems. 2 things for you, ladies and gentlemen. First thing, growth mindset. Remember, challenges, we seek them out. We want to get better. We try hard things. 2, if you make a mistake, find it. Find that mistake. Use it to help you get better. Do not give up. All right. Second thing I want to tell you, we're going to be using a model on some of these and no model on other ones. All right. Whichever way you like to do it, do it. Never be afraid of drawing pictures. Never be afraid of using your fingers in math, okay? The first 2 the first 2 problems we have on the screen, we are going to use models to solve them, okay? Feel free to pause me at any time. Try these on your own. We're going to get started with the fractions on the left in our orange. We're going to be doing 3/8 plus 2/8 first, all right? So let's draw a model to get this set up, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is notice that these denominators are the same. Remember, if our denominators aren't the same, we're going to have an extra step. But because they are the same, that means I can go ahead and draw my model. So let me do that. I'm going to draw a rectangle here. And I need to break it up into 8 equal pieces. So that's all what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. We are starting off with 3/8. So let's color that in. Let's get 3/8 colored in on the screen. There's 1/8, 2/8, and 3/8. There we go. And we are going to add, there it is, how much? 2/8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color in, I'm going to change my color real quick. I'll go with like this green color. So I'm going to add 2/8 to it. Let's change this color so we can see it better. 2/8. So let's add 2/8, color it in. There's 1/8. There is 2/8. Take a look and see. How much do we have colored in now, y'all? Let's count them. 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8. Does our model match when we add up here at the top? Let's see. Add our numerators. 3 plus 2 gives us 5. We do not add the denominators. They are the same. It stays the same. Take a look. Does this match our model? It does. So there we go. All right, there's how you use a model. Remember, this is a review. If you're not sure or if this is a little confusing, find your mistake and then check out the videos in the description below. All right, we have covered this. This is a review video. So 5/8 is our answer in our first one. Now, let's look at our blue fraction. It's over here. We've got 5/5 minus 1/5. And again, we're going to draw a model on this. But before we draw a model, first thing I'm doing is I'm looking at the denominators. The denominators are the same. That's good news for us because that's one less step that we're going to have to take. Okay? If they're the same, we can get busy. So let's draw a model. I'm going to go with my signature rectangle here. Remember, your model can be whatever you would like. I like to go with a rectangle. If I can draw it, there we go. All right, I need 5 equal size pieces. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how much am I starting out with? Dang, I'm starting out with 5/5. I'm starting out with all 5 of them. So let's color that in. 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, and 5/5. Remember, we could also say this is one whole. The whole thing's colored in, so that's one whole or 5/5. That's the same thing, okay? Now here's my question. How much are we taking away? We are subtracting, whoops, erase that, there we go. We are subtracting 1/5. So we need to take away 1/5 from our picture. Remember, you can do this 2 ways. You can just erase it like that. I don't like to erase it. It's kind of hard for me to remember what we had. I like to just mark it out. Either way works. I'm going to mark out 1/5. Boom, marked it out. How much do I have left? Our model says we have 4/5 left. Well, let's make sure that math matches up when we subtract up here. Subtract the denominators, excuse me. Oh man, I almost messed up. Subtract the numerators. There we go. Subtract the numerators. 5 minus 1 gives us 4. We do not, there we go, we do not subtract the denominators. 4/5. Does this match our model? Yes, it does. Again, drawing a model is a great strategy. Don't be afraid to draw a model. It's really helpful to kind of allow us to see what we're doing. Because what we're about to do in these next 2 problems is we're not going to draw the model. I want us to see if we can visualize it in our heads, okay? But never be afraid to use a model. It is really, really helpful. All right? 2 down, 2 more to go. Let's keep going. All right, we've got 2 more fraction problems on the screen. Let's start off with the left one, the black one over here. We've got 3/8 plus 4/8, and we're not going to use a model this time, okay? We're not going to draw it. Feel free to draw it on your own if you'd like, but for our purposes, I'm not going to draw it, okay? But there are some things I do want you to do. So, first things first, notice the denominators. The denominators are the same, so that means that we're going to be able to go ahead and start solving this. Second thing I want you to make sure you're doing, picture this problem in your head. Picture 3/8 in your head, and then picture adding 4/8 to it. It's really important that you can visualize that in your head. If you can't see it by just looking at these fractions, if you can't see what 3/8 plus 4/8 looks like in your head, draw a picture, okay? Until you get to the point where you can draw, or excuse me, see it in your head, draw a picture. Make it easy on yourself. Draw it. Okay, slow yourself down. It's not about how quickly we do it. Okay, so after you can see it in your head, let's make sure that matches what we get when we add. We're going to add the numerators. The numerators are the numerators, we're going to add them, so look at them. 3 plus 4 gives us what? Gives us 7. We do not add the denominators. Denominators do not get added. We bring that across, 7/8. 3/8 plus 4/8 gives us 7/8. Remember, is this what you saw in your head? If not, draw a picture and make sure you didn't make a mistake somewhere. Okay? Make sure you can see what we are doing. Make sure you can picture it in your head. Some of you may need to still draw the models. If so, great. Draw it. All right? So, one more for you. It's a subtraction problem. Let's check it out. We've got 7/10 minus 2/10. What do you notice? First thing I notice is that the denominators are the same. So that means we don't have to do an extra step. We can get busy solving it. Second thing I'm doing is I'm picturing this in my head. I'm picturing what 7/10 looks like, and I'm picturing what that looks like to take away 2/10. Okay, pause for a second, make sure you can picture our problem in your head. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract the numerators. 7 minus 2, that gives us 5. Denominators do not get subtracted, and our answer is 5/10. Again, your answer you get here should match what you are seeing in your head. If one of those two doesn't match, draw a model. Okay, draw a model. Do that. All right. Remember, being able to see what you're doing in math is really, really important. Don't just fly through it. We don't care about how quickly you solve it. We care about you getting it correct. If you made a mistake, slow down. Ask yourself, okay, where did I mess up at? Where's my mistake? Figure that out, rewatch it, try some more problems, but do not give up. All right? So, try some more on your own. Try some challenge problems. Give it a shot. The more you practice, the better you are going to get. Okay? If you learned anything new at all, make sure you click that like button, click the subscribe, join us as we continue making math understandable and challenging. All of your hard work is paying off, ladies and gentlemen. We started all the way back in the second grade fractions, and we have covered so much to get all the way to the fourth grade as well. So keep working hard. That's all I have for you today. Mr. C, out.